Hi there, welcome back to We Are the Famous EFC. My name is Adam and I'm joined by Mike. It is your match preview, Everton versus Tottenham Hotspur at Goodison Park under David Moyes. So Mike, first and foremost, how are you feeling going into this game?
Very happy.
Why?
You know why?
Yeah, I agree. I'm happy as well. It's going to be a massive, massive game for Everton and for David Moyes because we lost against Aston Villa at Goodison midweek. It is a Sunday, 3 o'clock kickoff, and the Toffees do need a point major, don't we? David Moyes will held his pre-match press conference tomorrow ahead of the game. But it's going to be a hard, difficult game, isn't it? Because we've got no goals in our side yet. So David Moyes is hoping to get that sorted and fixed. But we do need a way how we can start winning games. But we also do good against bigger teams, don't we?
Yeah.
How do you think that we'll approach this game? I think we'll go more attacking. But of course, it was a hard game against Aston Villa. But this game, Spurs are not doing well, neither are Everton. But Everton are playing 1,000 times better than they were under Sean Dyche. But as I said, it's going to be a difficult game, as we all know, with injuries as well. But it's going to be a close game and a tight game, and I think Everton will nick it. I'm going to say 1-0 to Everton.
I try to reach out to Everton.
Yeah, of the Toffees. So it's going to be a difficult game, as we all know. Let's see what David Moyes says on his team news.
Double the shots, double the crosses, double the actions in and around our box than what we're getting at the moment.
David, you touched on it there about signings. Did that, what you watched tonight, sharpen into the focus, the need to bring in players before the end of the window?
I'm sure it's probably what Dicey was been talking about as well in his time as well. So we do need to bring in. I think we need to try and add to the squad if we can. But we've just got to be careful that we don't go too much really. But we'll try and see what we can do, definitely.
Chris, David, on what was a tough night for you, at least could see the support that the players were getting from the crowd out. How big is that going to be going forward for you?
Well, I thought the crowd were great, and I've got to say I was really thankful for my reception, and but I'm sort of keeping my head down because I don't want to be at a team near the bottom of the league, and I've lost tonight, so I'm not. I've had great times with Everton supporters over the years, and I hope to have more great times with them again. But at the moment, I've got to find a way of getting the team a result, and I've only been here a couple of days, and I'm nearly burnt out looking at how we can score more goals, how we're going to get players who we can do that. If with the squad we have, everybody's just got to say, well, how are you going to find that? Now, if we get something different, that's not. But we have to keep finding ways with the squad we've got at the moment to
I agree
make.
about what Moyes just said. Also, it is hard, and we don't want to be fighting at the bottom. So Moyes will build something. If he gets the players what he will, then he'll build something with us, and that's the positivity with the Friedkin group. That we'll bring players in, we'll strengthen where we need to, more attacking. Then we won't be by relegation. So that's where I believe Everton will stay up. But it's going to be really, 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 really exceptionally difficult. for Moyes, and I accept that. But at the end of the day, we're a Premier League side. We're not a Championship side, are we, Mike? We are a Premier League, and we've got quality in us. It's just time for Moyes to get it out and find it with the players, and that's going to take time. And that's why I predict Everton to win this game in 1-0. A massive, massive, massive hard game. But as I said, I've got hopes that David Moyes can. So, Mike, are you looking forward to the game?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your favourite? What are you looking forward to the most now?
I don't know. No.
Don't know. Yeah. I don't know. All I know is that we've got to find a way. We've got to find a way on Sunday to win Spurs. No matter what, we've got to find a way. But it's going to be difficult, as I said. Or hopefully David Moyes and his players will find a way. We'll do more attacking, get more corners, get more set pieces, whatever we can do to get 1-0 up and keep it as that way or go for more. So, yeah, of course, it's going to be tough against Spurs, but Spurs are doing poorly as well. If I put the stats on for Spurs, for how many games they've won and lost, it's appalling for Spurs. So Everton can, and I repeat, can capitalise on them. So far this season, they won Villa, got beat by Ipswich, won City, drew with Fulham, get beat by Bournemouth, Chelsea win. They win again against Southampton. They win United. They lose to Liverpool. They lose to Forest. Drew with Wolves. Lost to Newcastle. Lost to Arsenal. And hopefully they'll lose to Everton. And Everton can capitalise on them results. Don't you think, Mike?
Yeah, I do think.
How do you think we should set up attackingly, defensively? Like what?
I don't really know.
What?
I don't know.
Don't know. Hopefully, we can, of course, find a way how we can win. But as I said, and as Mike said, it is going to be hard, isn't it? But we do have to find a way how we can win. Or if we do end up going 1-0 down, how we can get back into it and get a point on that. But as I said, yeah, of course it's going to be difficult. I'm not saying that we're going to smash them 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 goals. I'm saying as long as we win, that's all I care about. At the end of the day, this football club has to win and we have to stay up. And without a shadow of a doubt, we do have to find a way how we can stay up. Don't we, Mike? There's got to be a way how this man
to make goals, score goals, and
keep us up.
And improve our attacking play.
Hi, David. You said the other day how you needed the players to show they were up for the fight with you coming in. Have you seen enough tonight and in the last few days of training that they are up for the obvious what is going to be a big fight? I definitely have. I think they've been great in training. I think they've been really good in the couple of days. In fact, we've been really surprised how good they've been. But I think that's I think they are. I think they look as if they're a really good group of lads, and they're trying not to play well. Maybe they're just needing somebody to give them a lift or a little bit of quality, which might make the difference. And we're just lacking a little bit of that at the moment.
Well, I was just wondering if there was an update on Brozier. following the test the other
day? Well, we think he's going to be out for somewhere between 10 and 12 weeks, we think.
If you want to make a full-time income from...
That's interesting that Broya is going to be out for that many as well. But of course, it is hard. Well, we're going to have to find a way sooner rather than later. Otherwise, we're going to be in serious, deep shite, aren't we?
Yeah.
What do you have to say about Everton so far, Mike? Are you pleased with the performances, apart from the results with David Moyes coming in?
I'm so pleased to come in.
Yeah, me too. So if we are going to have a transfer window in the winter right now, as Moyes has said, but it depends what players we can get in and what loans, because we've only got one loan available. Then it'll have to be done permanent. But we've also got to remember we've got PSR as well. So yes, it is going to be really difficult. But at the end of the day, we're a Premier League side. We're not a Championship side. So we've got to fight with all our might in the boys in the royal blue jersey. We've got to fight. We've got to show the passion. Fight for the badge, and certainly for the players. Fight for us fans who come in, week out, with the pride, with the badge and the lot and the passion what us fans have for this football club. Do it for us and do it for Moyes, who loves us and love yous, and will stick up for you players. So please just show us some fight and some brutality, and just show us that you're capable of staying up in the Premier League, and show us that you deserve a place in the Premier League. Because if we're not winning, then we don't deserve a place in the Premier League, and it breaks my heart to say that, but it's true. So please get a result. I'm begging you, Everton, get a result against Tottenham Hotspur. I'm begging you to get a result. But as I said, it's going to be difficult. It is. And that. But we've got to find a way how we can start getting results, and also start getting back to winning ways where this football club brutality belongs. Because I tell you what, we belong in the Premier League, and also we're a Premier League club with a big new ground on the horizon. So I don't want I want Calvert-Lewin to start scoring more goals, because it's ridiculous that he hasn't even managed to score any Premier League goals. That's really disgusting and disgraceful. But also, the players need to try more. Abdullah Decore needs to try more. Jack Harrison extremely needs to work his socks off, because I tell you what, this season so far, Jack Harrison is piss poor. He's the worst player that Everton, in fact, has signed. So yes, of course, we do need to find a way. But it's going to be really hard, isn't it, Mike? It's going to be really hard. That we're going to have to find a way, but I don't know how. What are your ideas how we can win this game? Because wait there, before I let Mike talk, I just want to add this to it as well. Us fans, we sing all the Everton songs. We do the chants. We get behind the team. We get behind the manager. And the players need to do their part by getting the goals in the back of the net and proving to us that they are capable of this. So go on, Mike. You can add your part to how you think we should win and what we should do to get out there and bring the mentality stronger forward and create more opportunities. Go on.
We need to win at some point. We need to back up again. And the Everton played played really, really well. And
Yeah.
some lads need a big thought.
Yeah. I agree with you, Mike.
That I'm saying.
Yeah, we do really, really need to find a way. We really do.
We need a new.
When you find ways of getting results. I mean, is that something you might think about doing next week just to get to know the players a bit better?
Might do some. I hadn't thought about it yet, really, in that way. I was looking at it and thinking that, we still got a week to get, because obviously we've come in and we'll get Aston Villa on the Wednesday night. Now we'll get Tottenham. We're nearly hardly able to breathe, really, with what's going on and trying to find out how the players work. Even coming back here, as I said it in the press conference the other day, I says it's a different Everton than I left, and how things work, and actually probably a different David Moyes as well in some ways. So really just getting in. But what happens is we're right in it, and we're right in the mid, and we need to win the games, and we need to get the points. So I have to find a way of getting something which is going to get us a result. But I think if we had scored tonight, it'd been one each. I don't know if we'd have said too much, but it was they had the better of it. And look, they're a really good side, as you know. They've been spending probably over 100 million a year, I think, for the last 5 or 6 years. Aston Villa, they've spent it.
So yes, of course, as I said, we do need to find ways how we can start scoring goals, because that's one biggest thing we've lacked, even under Dyche as well, that we've been lacking goals. So we do need to hurry up and get players, and Kevin Thirlwell needs to do his job. The Friedkin group need to let Moyes pick the players and whatever else. Let him have whatever he wants, because we need it. Otherwise, we're going to be in deep, deep shite. And I could be saying this day, as we're in Branley-Moore, that we're in the Championship, and I tell you what, no Evertonian wants that, because I tell you what, I certainly don't want to be in a Championship on this channel. But I'll always be an Evertonian, but it's going to be difficult if we go down and I'm an Evertonian talking about the games and that. But of course, I will always support Everton no matter what. Even if we end up in a national team or we got relegated, I will always support this club. And I'll always have this YouTube channel because I love Everton Football Club. I couldn't care less what anyone says. I love Everton. Everton is my life. Everton is my blood. Everton is the same as I love my family. That's how I love Everton. They are part of my family. And I'll tell you what else. The players also, even if they're not here anymore, because they've played for Everton, I'll always love them. Even Richarlison, he's part of our family deep down. So we need to be a Premier League side as well, especially for when we go into Branley-Moore. So we need to hurry up, get results, get the players in, and get back to winning ways where we belong. Because we've got the right manager to do it, haven't we, Mike? And that. So we do need to find a way how we can. And as I said, it is going to be really, really difficult. But at the end of the day, the players have a job, the manager has a job, and the director of football certainly has a job to find us the players who can help this side who are really struggling, so we can find a way and get it done. So yeah, of course, it's going to be hard. But at the end of the day, get the mentality. We've got the right manager, and he just needs the backing with getting the players. Then we're sound, we're rocking, we're up the league. And I honestly think that we'll finish 14th. Because we're going to get the 3 signings. So I think that we will finish there. So, yeah, happy days. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That is the end of the match preview. A long 20 minutes match preview. Hope you've enjoyed. Like, share, comment, hit the notification bell, leave your comments on the game. And before we finish it up, I'm going to give you my starting lineup in 1 minute. So, without further ado, in goal, Jordan Pickford. Then I would bring Nathan Patterson in, Jake O'Brien, and Tarky.
Oh, yeah.
No, not Tarky, Jared Branthwaite. In midfield, Idrissa Gana Gueye, Mangala, Iliman and Jai, Dwight McNeil if he's back, and up front, Beto. Calvert-Lewin has got to stay away from this squad because he's shit poor. I do not like Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So let me know your thoughts, your predictions. I say 1-0 win to Everton. A massive, massive hard game. The fans will get behind the team and will get behind the manager. And we expect, and I'm begging for Everton to win this game 1-0 to the Blues. Up the fucking Toffees. Come on, Everton. I'm begging you. Please get a result. I mean it. Please, 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 Everton, win. That's your match preview. Hope you've liked it. Enjoy. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And up the fucking Toffees.
I do.
Bye-bye.